In Part 3 of 4, learn about import client contacts, important notes, limiting report lists, save and print records, and scan documents. Another request from customers that was added to this release is the ability to import client contacts when you set up a job. When you open Accounts Receivable, Jobs, and go into a job, click Import Client Contacts to pull in the contacts from the client setup. The Select Client Contacts to Import window displays. Choose which contacts you want to add to this job. Click OK to accept. This process duplicates the contact records in your data when you import to each job. To help you update the information you duplicate more easily, there is also a new option in Receivable Clients. Open Options, Manage Contacts. This is a subset of the Contact Manager feature, but only includes the current client's contacts. The client contacts and their job contacts are in this list. This provides a way to update contact records more easily. Click on the column headings to sort by that item. For example, if you click on the contact name heading, the column sorts alphabetically for all contacts in the list. You can easily adjust all records in this window for this client. These update the jobs they affect when you save in Contact Manager. To reiterate, when you import contacts to a job, it does duplicate those contacts, and you no longer have contacts in a single list. Sage does not recommend that you do create these duplicate lists, but many customers want the client contacts on their jobs. Be aware you may have additional work to manage contacts if you utilize this feature. When you import client contacts, the program appends the contacts you import to the list of contacts that already shows for the job. On to the next topic. There is a new concept called an important note that you can use throughout the software. To show an example of what this does, we'll open Accounts Payable, Vendors, and go to vendor number 12. You see the pop-up note that displays when you initially open this vendor. Press Enter or Escape on your keyboard to close the message. If you move to the next record, the message closes. When you click Notes, the Notes screen is separated by a line with a yellow highlight in the upper area. Type the important message in the yellow area and type normal notes below. As a warning, when you print a report that includes notes, all notes print for the related record, including the important notes. When you reference the vendor in Enter Invoices, the note does not display. The notes only apply to the parent record where you add the note. For example, the notes you add in the vendor associate to the vendor. Notes you add in Enter Invoices associate to the specific vendor invoice. Let's move on to the next enhancement, which allows you to better control the number of reports that show on the Report Criteria tab in Report Printing windows. We'll open Purchase Orders and Purchase Order List. This list includes so many reports they do not fit on a single window in the Report Criteria tab. To limit what you see, click the button below the list to Show Hide System Reports. This is a company-wide setting for all users in this company, and you select the list of reports to see for each company. In the list that displays, choose which reports you want to hide. Use normal Windows select options to select. You can select individual boxes or click on the first box, hold the Shift key on the keyboard, and click on the last box in the range. Click OK and accept the message that other users will see the adjusted list. If you are a company administrator, at the bottom of the list you see a button to Show Hide System Reports and the number of hidden system reports. If you are not an administrator, you do not see the button, but you do see the number of hidden system reports. The next feature could save you a little time when you print client or external documents. To demonstrate, we'll open receivable invoices and credits. Let's say you enter an invoice. In prior versions, you save the record, recall it, and then click Print. Now you can use the Save and Print option. This feature is available in many areas of the software where you print documents like change orders and proposals. When you click the button, the program opens the report printing dialog and the record number populates the criteria. Have you ever wanted to scan a document directly into attachments? Now you can open Attachments, click Add to create a new attachment, and there's a new Type option to scan a document. Place the document on your scanner, type a description for the attachment, and then click Scan. If you have more than one scanner attached to your server, you may have an option to choose which scanner. The file is scanned as a JPEG. This scan option uses Windows controls and drivers. Be aware if you have issues with scanning, the Sage customer support team is not equipped to troubleshoot the feature. Continue to Part 4 of 4 to learn more about the version 24.1 release features.